Hey everyone, welcome back. This is a very interesting tutorial here for you today. This is the Galactic Republic S-250, and I'm probably going to butcher the name here. It's either Chela or Chela-class Starfighter. It's a ship that was seen in the Knights of the Old Republic games. So it's very obscure, and it's obviously a Legends one. I don't do Legends ships very often, so this is something a bit different. And just the design of this is so strange. You can see in the background, and I think this is what most people will kind of compare it to, is the Slave Ones, the Fire Spray ship. Just in terms of the general design language with the long kind of snout, the arms to the side, this big rounded cockpit on the front. The only thing it lacks really compared to those is like a back section here where it sort of widens out. But people do call it like the Goofy R Slave One, and I do kind of agree. I think I first saw this actually not in the Knights of the Old Republic games because I've never actually played them, but in Gary's mod for a Star Wars mod for that, or a workshop add-on. And it was just fun to fly around. You know, it's kind of hard to maneuver because you're kind of up here and you've got all this area below you to kind of think about when you're flying it. So yeah, it's like I said, quite interesting. I just thought it'd be nice to do something different. You've got two lovely purple engines here on the back, and another one here as well. I don't know why that's not got an engine thing in there. I might change that for the actual video, but yeah, it's just a goofy ship, and it should be a lot easier than the Slave One, just for the fact it's smaller in general, but also because you don't have to do that massive base. There's also no interior. I don't know what the interior looks like, and 2-to-1, I don't always do them. If it's something where the interior is kind of a massive part of the ship and it's well known, I'll do it. But like for this one, I don't think you need to. It's more of just a display model like this. I don't know how this thing lands. Like I said, if I go on the Wikipedia page, there's only 1 or 2 images of it, and they're all like this. So I'm not really sure how this thing lands, whether these engines rotate or if this whole section here rotates, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, let's crack on with the build. We are going to do it a little bit different this time, because all this is just 1 layer thick, so I can kind of just pretty much copy it. Probably going to start up from about here and do that as layers, and then the rest building downwards. We'll do afterwards, basically. So yeah, I guess let's crack on with the build onto the first section. Okay, so starting off the build. Now I said in the intro that I would do the kind of top half and then do the like bottom longer, thinner part as a separate section. But afterwards I'm going to do it the other way around. So I'm going to do the bottom longer section first. There's 17 layers included in this. And then like the 18th layer onwards is what we'll do in the layer system. But this one, yeah, 17 layers, just straight up and down. No real thickness to it, and it should just be fairly simple to get done and out of the way. And then the rest of the build should be smooth sailing from there. Materials wise, you'll need smooth stone, clay, polished diorite, red nether bricks, mangrove planks, red concrete, andesite wall, iron bars, smooth stone slab, light grey banner. We'll also need a couple more things, but I will just grab them as and when we need them, because I don't really have room for them right now. These ones up here we use later in the build, and I just grabbed them just because I knew they were there. You'll need these, actually a few of these for this bottom part as well, but yeah, we'll sort that when we come to it. Start with the mangrove planks. Now the green line here is the front of the build, and the red line is the back. Now I always build down the center line here to begin with, which is the solid green and red lines, and then anything to the left and right of that, in terms of width, is kind of on the red line that's transparent, and green line that's transparent as well. So that's the left, that's the right. The big arrows there point to the front of the build as well, just so while we're building you know which way the front of the model is. Start with the mangrove planks, 1 and 2. Clay, 1 and 2. And then andesite wall, 1 there, iron bars. So this is very tip of the bottom of the ship. So yeah, red concrete, mangrove planks 1 and 2, polished diorite 1, 2, 3, 4, smooth stone there, 2 red concrete. Now quickly I'm just going to grab a lever, and that's 1 and 2 there like that, just to taper that upwards like so. and then just actually a third one there as well. Okay, put that away for now, but we'll keep it for later. Smooth stone slab, top half, you want one just there, right on the front, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Weird way to say it, it's just 5. But then 3 on the back as well, like that. Light grey band, just put that on the front there, and then again swap that back for what we had before. Actually, apologies, these are bottom half ones, so yeah, there we go. There we are. Simple fix, just like that. You should end up with the 2 red stuck out there, 1 smooth stone, and then 2 polished diorite, just stuck up by half a block. 2 mangrove planks, and then clay, 1, 2, 3, 1 on the top in the middle. Smooth stone, polished diorite, red nether bricks, you're going to do 1 and 2, red concrete, 1 and 2. And then this is clay, polished diorite, clay. Top half slabs this time, just the exact same as what we had before. So 1 on the front, 5 on the sides, and then 3 along the back like that. Okay. 2 red nether bricks there, 1 here. Mangrove planks, 1 there. Take the red nether bricks again, we're going to do 1 and 2. 1 and 2 up. Mangrove planks, red nether bricks, mangrove planks, red nether bricks. Just like that. This is clay, 1, 2, diagonal, 3, 4. Polished diorite there. Then smooth stone, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 there, 1 there, and a clay. So it looks like that. Light grey banner again, 1 and 2. And then just 1 there as well. This is iron bars, 1 and 2. Andesite walls, 1 and 2. Now before we go any further, I'm going to make the turrets on the side. I'm going to take the polished deep slate stairs, dark oak fence gate, end rod. We'll also need the skeleton skull, but I'll do that in a second. Go to just here where this second plank is. Upside down stair, normal stair, upside down stair, normal stair. Like that. Dark oak fence gate. Crouch and do an end rod. Fence gate again. And once more. Fence gate, end rod, and fence gate. Polished deep slate wall, 1 and 2. Another fence gate, and then the skeleton skull. Just like that. Right, get the crimson trapdoor out. I'm going to go to here. And do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. Right, come to here. 3 red nether bricks. 2 red concrete, 2 on top. Mangrove planks. This is clay. Smooth stone, clay. 2 polished, 3 polished like that. Take the iron bars. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will need to add light grey stained glass pane. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will need to add red stained glass pane there. That's just 3, 3, and 3. 3, 3, and 3. So the reason I use glass panes a lot more now is I used iron bars a lot for any sort of width detail like this where it's half a block. So right now we're at 2 blocks wide technically. Like obviously we're using 3 blocks in terms of Minecraft, but I guess it's more like 2 meters wide because each block is 1 meter cubed. And these are only half a block wide, so it means 2 meters wide. But yeah, back on to what I was saying. The reason I don't use iron bars as much anymore is 1, because of the texturing, where if you have a lot of these, you sort of have it like that, it just looks a bit messy. So I tend to use iron bars now for just the outside of any width detailing like that, and then use similar colours to what I've got on the inside here for the rest of it, and I think it works quite nice. And it also lets you see the textures underneath a little bit better, so you can still see the red detail we used under there, which is nice. I just thought I'd mention that. So we are moving on to 3 blocks wide now, technically, and we're going to add into the materials a red nether brick wall. There's just 2 of them there on top of the red nether bricks. The blocks in here, I mean, you can kind of get away without using them actually, but you can use red concrete if you want, but I'm going to actually skip them. Mangrove planks, 2 there and 2 there. This is a red concrete, 1, 2, 1, 2. Red nether bricks, 1, 2, and red concrete just on top. Need the andesite wall. There's 2, 2, and 2, 2, 2, and 2. And we are going to use some blocks here on the inside this time. I'm just going to use a mixture of these 3 grey materials. So maybe something like 1, 2 smooth stone, 1 clay, polished diorite in the middle, and maybe clay on the left and right. It's completely up to you because it gets pretty much covered up from all angles. There's a little bit peeking through there, but yeah, doesn't really matter. I think on my model I can see this one is actually a smooth stone, so I'm just going to quickly change that just for awkwardness, but yeah, it really doesn't matter because it's mostly covered up. Iron bars, 1 and 2 there, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and then in the middle here is a final andesite wall. So that is basically it for the bottom nose section of the build. If I grab the measuring tool here, grab that one, and here, that's 17 blocks, as you can see down there on the text bar, 17 in the brackets. So yeah, that's going to be it for the first section of the build for the first 17 layers. Let's move on to, I guess, what you call layer 18. Alright, we're starting off the normal layers now, which is comfortable territory, so that's nice and fun. Start off at the front here with the polished blackstone wall and iron bars. Just remember again to face towards the front where the arrow is. Don't build like here. Build here. Polished blackstone wall, iron bars 1, 2, andesite wall on each side, and then a polished diorite just to cover up any gaps there. Smooth stone on each side, polished diorite, red nether bricks, mangrove planks, and remember we're just building 3 thick here, so you should be, obviously this is your centre line, and then you've got the left and right, so don't build any thicker than 3 blocks wide. Red concrete on each side, red nether bricks in the middle, and then just smooth stone slabs 1, 2, and 3. All of those are top half. They should align with the top of the blocks like that. And that's going to be it for that layer. Very nice and simple. Let's move up to the next one. Okay, nice and simple again for this one. At the front, andesite wall just there. Iron bars on each side. This time, polished diorite there and there. And then clay blocks 1, 2, and 3. Again, we're still just 3 wide, but we are now going to change that. So you're welcome to put a block on the inside here like this, but what I'm going to do, and you'll see in a minute what I mean, is use stairs. And basically we are going to go to 5 blocks wide now, so you can see we're expanding here. I'm going to expand there as well. Bring it to 3. Wait a minute, there we go. Weird issue with Optifine, I think, so can't really do much about that at the minute. Bring these to the back, so it should be 5 sets of upside down stairs like this, and then 5 corner ones, well, facing towards that way anyway, just like that. And it should look like this. It should just flow up from this slab here. You've got this first step there, and then this is your second step. And again, that's it for that layer. Let's move up. Alright, again, starting off the front. Apologies if you can hear rain, by the way. You know, I mentioned this before. I'm in England, so you really can't do much about that. Kind of a given. I do my work in the, well, so I do YouTube in the conservatory, which means there's just constant pattering on the roof. But yeah, so iron bars next to a polished blackstone wall, 3 smooth stone, and then a polished diorite on either side, red concrete, red nether bricks, 2 sets of mangrove planks. This time there is red nether brick stairs, upside down, just there, And then I've just realised there is gaps here, which I guess you can just plug with another polished diorite on either side like that. Red concrete in the middle. Need a iron trapdoor. One there and one there. The smooth stone slabs. There's just 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. The red nether brick wall. 1 and 2. And then 2 of the red stained glass panes. Like that. The last thing is a polished black stone slab just right on the back, and it's going to be the start of the middle engine just there. Like that. And that's it for that layer. Let's move up once again to the next one. Next layer up, come to the front, just a clay block on top of the walls that we had so far. Polished diorite on either side, and a side wall on each of those. Red nether bricks either side, mangrove planks either side, red concrete. 2 of the red nether brick walls like that. Red concrete just there. Oops. And there. And then red nether bricks. So you should have this so far. Red concrete in those gaps. And then take our polished blackstone wall, that's 1 and 2. Dark oak fence gate in the middle. And just flip that. For the glow of the engine. Love these new frog-like blocks. Oh well, they're new for me. They've probably been in the game for a while, but because I'm on a server, it takes a while to update. Which, yeah, it is what it is. But they are new to me. And I'm looking forward to 1.21 with the new tough blocks and also the copper grates. They're going to be exciting. Because I think the tough blocks are going to replace, in a lot of cases, the deep slate in my builds. So, yeah. Anyway, that goes there, the pearlescent frog light. Just crimson trapdoor on each of these and flip them down. And another one just there and there as well. You can see we're just sort of making a cone shape in a way at the minute. A very elongated cone, but yeah. But yeah, it was going alright so far. Let's carry on up to the next layer because that is going to be everything. So let's go. Right, again, on this layer we'll start over at the back here this time and just finish off the little engine bit here, just like that. There we go. Red concrete, red nether brick stairs, mangrove planks. This is red concrete 1 and 2, 1 and 2, mangrove, 2 clay, 1 in the middle, and a polished diorite on each side. Just a little bit of side detail on each side to do now. So take the iron bars, that's 2 there, 2 here. We need the red stained glass pane, and that's 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And then red nether brick wall, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And one little thing we need to do here is add top half slabs. So these 2 walls, this 1 glass pane, and then this air block here. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. All of those are going to be top half. So don't do any bottom ones like that, all top half. Okay. Now we need the temporary block because we are going to start the underside of the main engines of the ship. I'm going to go to where the slab is and just do 1, 2, and 3 in terms of width. Right down that center line, it should look like this. I'm going to then skip 1, skip 1, skip 1, and skip 1. So you should have 3, and then, or you can even delete that middle one. You should have 6, I can't say it, 6 sets of sponges, like this. There's a top half smooth stone slab there, clay block, and then a red nether brick stairs. I'm going to put an andesite wall just there. I'll do the same on this side real quick. So the smooth stone slab, the clay block, the stairs, the wall on the back, and then the stairs on the front. So that's polished diorite. Then we're going to take the mangrove planks. Now normally on the tutorials, if there's a lever on the underside of the block, I'll leave it to the next layer. Because you can't really place it right now without doing what's up here. I haven't memorized this time what's actually above it. So we're going to put a mangrove planks there. One there as well. And then on the inside here, we're going to skip one block. We're then going to do a smooth stone block on the left like that, and then a clay block on the right like that. So smooth stone, and then clay block. And I'm going to take the levers, get these done and dusted. There's just 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And that is going to do it for that layer. So let's move up to the next one. I don't know if it's just yet, but I know we will do the connecting arm for both engines at some point soon. So that'll be exciting. Let's move on. Okay, starting this one off, we will do the side pods first of all. Get these done and dusted out of the way. Single red nether bricks and another one there. Polished diorite, smooth stone block, and then just add an andesite wall on the front. So again, red nether bricks there and there, smooth stone, polished diorite, andesite wall there, and we're actually going to grab the levers again and just do 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Okay. Take the polished diorite stairs, add 1 on the back on the middle red nether bricks, 3 top half smooth stone slabs. We are going to take the crimson trapdoor, and you can do it like this, where they're facing towards there, or I'll do it like my reference model says, which to do it like that, so facing outwards. It just depends which block you place it on. If you place it sideways, it'll do it that way. If you place it on here, it'll do it the other way. So yeah, we need the iron trapdoors and also a birch trapdoor. So the birch one goes just here. The reason it isn't an iron one is because in fact, no, maybe that's... So there was a time where I didn't realise that you could place levers like any direction you want now, whereas before you kind of place them and they always went in the same direction. So then if you wanted them to be a certain way, you'd have to flip them, but then that would happen. And because there's a trapdoor here, and I didn't know about the thing, obviously it's kind of facing like that way, and I flipped it and I made it birch so that you could flip it back, because iron wouldn't. But I guess try iron trapdoors for all 4 of them instead of the birch one. So I guess I made this build before I realised that trick, which is annoying, but it's fine. It's a minor thing. If there is a reason why that was a birch one, I will just change it back later on. I'll tell you if you need to do the same. But yeah, cool. Iron trapdoors again, 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of the smooth stone slabs. And then smooth stone slabs themselves, 1, 2, 3. So you're offsetting by 1 and 4. Just like that. Iron bars, 1 and 2 again. 1 and 2. 2 smooth stone next to them. Clay block. Smooth stone. Polished diorite. And then this is the polished diorite stairs. Mangrove planks in the middle. And then the crimson trapdoor sideways, just like that. Finally, we need the polished blackstone walls, that's 1 and 2. And then right in the middle is polished blackstone full block. Just 1 there like that. We're starting off the canopy now. But you can see we've got this section here. And you can delete these as well. This section here with the little engine in the back. And it's looking nice so far. So let's move up to the next layer. Okay, so this is the layer where we add the kind of connection points for all of these bits. It's like almost like a crescent shape, as you get all this bit and it curves around, joins up to there, and then curves back around here. It's quite nice actually. There's 3 polished blackstones to start at the front, just there like that, carrying on with the cockpit shape. A polished diorite on each side, smooth stone on each side. We're just going to add these blocks here now so I don't forget them. 2 polished, not polished, normal andesite walls on each side. Polished diorite next to those. So we're now going up to 5 blocks wide. 2 smooth stone blocks here like that. 1 and 2. 2 clay blocks, and again. And then this is 2 andesite walls there, 2 there. Get the iron bar, just put that here, and on this side as well. And get the polished diorite and do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Another andesite wall just there, and there as well. Should be just next to this one here, and it will connect with a clay block like that. And again, polished diorite there, clay, diorite, 2 clay, and then 2 polished diorite. I'll do the same on this side, like that. So you should have just a little gap here, and in this gap we're going to take the mangrove planks, and that's 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So I'm trying to do it at the minute where we use all the grey blocks up at once, get them all done for the layer, and then do all the red blocks. I try and make it a little less chaotic than it used to be in terms of the layer process on tutorials. Here we're going to put a another one of them blocks, the pearlescent frog lights. There's one there, and then where's my red concrete gone? I'll grab it from there. There we go. One of them just goes here and here, and I don't know why I've thrown that frog light away because I have to do it on this side as well. There we go. We will need the magenta stained glass pane, which I don't use very often. One of those just there and there, and also the polished blackstone walls on each side like that. Okay. 3 red nether bricks. I don't know why I just threw that away either, because I need that as well. Polished blackstone wall just there. Red nether bricks, red concrete, and then this is a red nether bricks wall just there. So we'll do the same on this side, don't get too far behind. Just like that, and then this goes here. Get the crimson trapdoor. We're going to go to the... So you've got the set of 2 polished, 2 clay, and then this polished here. We're going to add a crimson trapdoor and just flip it down. Followed by 2 red nether brick walls. A red nether bricks in here, in this gap. Red concrete there. Red, and a mangrove planks. Like that. Then this is red concrete, red nether bricks. Red nether bricks there, and there as well. Red concrete, mangrove planks, red concrete. Get these walls again, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 there as well. Okay, and that is, again, going to do it for that layer. Not too difficult, because it's just nice and thin. Pretty easy to do. No like upside down work or anything. So yeah, let's move up to the next layer. Okay, once again for this one we're going to go to the engine pods actually and get these a little bit closer to being done. Pearlescent frog light, same as before, same with the magenta stained glass and the pane and the walls. We're going to add another polished blackstone wall there. We need deep slate tile walls this time. One of my personal favourite materials. 2 of those. 2 more of the polished blackstone walls. So 1, 2, 2 of those there. 2 of those here. 1 of them there. The pane and then the frog light, just like that. Okay. Get the observers. Now I'm not. Oh, not observers, is it? Yeah, observer. 2 of those. Have them facing this way. Now I'm not really sure why they're observers. I mean, you can kind of see the detail through there, but I think that will change when you put blocks on top anyway. As part of the process of building this, maybe at one point these weren't walls and you could see the observers. Sorry about that noise. That was a watch. But yeah, those are still in there, but I suppose you can maybe just replace them with grey concrete or something, because you're not really going to see that detail that was there before. But it's up to you. You might be able to very, very minimally see it, but again, I don't know what that's going to look like when there's blocks on top. Yeah, no, you're just not going to be able to see it. Fair enough. So it's up to you. You can either change these to be like fence gates or something so you can see the observers, because I love the side detail of the observer. Such a interesting texture. But yeah, it's up to you. Not necessary really. 2 black concrete. The thing, and I don't know if it was built before they changed this, and I don't think it even was, but walls used to not like complete a block. So you can see here, like if I add something on top actually to this one, you can see they fully fill that block space now. You can't see through them, but it didn't used to be like that, where even when they were fully blocked off, you'd still have gaps, and that's the only reason I could see having these here. So I must have changed and added the walls after. But yeah, strange. 2 black concrete, 2 of them there, and then just a mangrove plank. So it's just going to go like 1 block in front, like that. Again, like that. Do another one here in a red concrete, just like so. Need the levers. 1 there, flip it down. This is clay block 1 and 2. Lever there, flip it down. Like that. Polished diorite, smooth stone, clay, polished diorite, and then a clay. There we go. Right, now going to the main body. 3 polished blackstone walls. Full blocks like that. Smooth stone either side. 2 polished diorite. Smooth stone in the middle. 3 smooth stone slabs. And then a single iron trapdoor like that. Iron bars 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And also a light grey banner. Just 2 on the sides here like that. 1 and 2. And that's going to be it for that layer. Let's move up to the next one. Okay, for this one, get rid of the observers now. I don't think we need them anymore. Lever 1 and 2, and a red nether brick stairs, just like that. Red concrete, and then this is red nether brick walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The only problem is, and it's up to you if you want to change this, is that because of the way this is done, you do have a little gap here. You can see the engine glow, just very slightly from a fair few angles, especially from above. I'll show you in a minute once this is done what that looks like when it's finished. There's a polished blackstone slab, and then polished diorite stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that essentially is what it will look like. Now there's a few solutions to this. The first of which is to just have this like that, which makes it a little bit less accurate. It doesn't 100% get rid of it anyway, because you could do with another block like there. Another thing you could do is have it like this. You could probably add like a red banner to cover that up even more. But I am all about shaping more than anything. Like, I will build something in the completely wrong colours, but as long as the shapes are right, that's kind of what I tend to do. So this is how I wanted it, and this is how I'm going to keep it, with the walls like that. But I think that was the reason why originally it didn't have engine glow on my original model, was because obviously you can see it. I'm going to leave it like that for now, because I do quite like how it looks. And again, it's just from certain angles, and I don't know. You could just imagine that this is like an external light that's sort of like on this bit of the armour of the engine. But yeah, just use your imagination or use a workaround. Those are your options. Red on the brick stairs there. We're going to do the same process on this side as well. So 1 and 2, we need the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The slab on top, and then the walls 1, 3, 4, and 5. That's all of that, and then up to the front here. We need a polished diorite just there. another one just here. Clay block 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One polished there, one there as well. Or in fact, no. Sorry, I've gone back too many blocks. There's a polished eye right there. And then just pull these forwards like that. There you go. 3 polished blackstone, one of them there. And then a polished blackstone stair. Have we used that so far? I don't think so. Let's grab one. One of them there and one of them there. And another grey banner. Another one here. And the site wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smooth stone slab. And then a iron trapdoor just there as well. And that is going to be it for that layer. Let's move up to the final 2 layers. Okay, so for the final 2 layers now, one little thing I did notice on my reference model, and I've noticed it on this layer as well, is that these banners here are actually white ones. Now it's not actually like crucial that you change these, because the light grey can... Essentially what we're trying to do here is, obviously the polished blackstone is a full block, and the reason the banners are there is so that from the side you don't see as much of that full block, you just see kind of the edges of it. And what these colours here are meant to be is like the same mixture as what's down here. So the polished diorite, the smooth stone, the clay, it's kind of representing that. So it can either be the white to sort of more represent the polished diorite, or it can be the light grey to more represent kind of the smooth stone. So it's up to you if you want to change this. I am going to change it just because that's how it was on my original reference. But it's just these 2 here, like that. And then the ones above. You could even use a mixture if you want. But again, it's up to you. So stairs facing each other again like that. Polished blackstone in the middle. Full block on the left and right. And then we do that final banner just like so. Either a light grey one or a white one. Up to you. Get rid of that now, we don't need it anymore. Polished diorite on either side, smooth stone, normal clay, 2 smooth stone, polished diorite, and then a smooth stone again. Just use one of those in the middle. Need the stone brick walls, 1, 2, and 3. Iron bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Onto the final layer now. So this is a polished blackstone slab, which I don't know if we've got one. We do, there it is. One of those there. We need a polished blackstone stair, 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 full blocks in the middle. Polished diorite stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 smooth stone, and I'm just going to put another smooth stone in this gap as well to cover up the underside of that trapdoor. Polished diorite, smooth stone, 2 smooth stone slabs, and a iron trapdoor just there and there as well. And that's going to be it. We can clear all that away, and this is the build completed. So again, I hope I said it in the intro, but this is 2:1 scale, so it should be 14 meters in height. It says length on Wikipedia, but it's clearly meant to be the height of it. So this should be about 28 meters tall, hopefully. I'm going to put the shaders on. We'll do a quick showcase of the build now that it's finished. Yeah, cool. So I don't know how long that tutorial was, but I think it was a bit longer than I expected. But that's no problem. You know, we like longer tutorials. I'm not really a short form kind of person, despite what YouTube is trying to go for. Yeah, some exciting Halo stuff coming. I'll be honest, Star Wars has been a bit dry recently for me. Like, I've really not made anything new. I've got a fair few unfinished builds that are in the work in progress stage. So I'm going to try and finish a few of those and hopefully start making some new Star Wars stuff as well. I'd like to make the 2:1 Maxillipede shuttle. I'd like to make some Umbaran stuff, and some more Legend stuff might be interesting as well. So we'll see kind of what people like to see. So yeah, this is the completed build. That engine glow actually looks really nice, and I think it's a nice trade-off for this little bit here. But like I said, you can again just either make small I can't speak for some reason. Small amendments to the build, or you can just consider this like an outside light and just ignore the fact that it's part of this engine. But yeah, it looks nice. I rather like it. Another thing, if you want to make the middle one here match with these ones, you can just knock out the fence gate and put that there like that, and then it's all the same, which I thought might look quite nice. So yes, thank you for watching a very odd and obscure build. I think the orthographic reference for this came from Unusual Suspects on DeviantArt, so the credit goes to them for the kind of main reference that I used. So go and check them out. I don't think they do Star Wars orthographics anymore, but I'm sure they still have some interesting stuff on there. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day, and I'm going to go build some stuff. So see you later. Hey guys, before the video ends, I just wanted to let you know about my new schematic store. This is a place where you can download builds from the past, from tutorials that are out now, and even preview builds from the future. Link is in the description. Go and have a look, see if there's anything you like. And yeah, see ya.